Now we are ready for the final coat of our cake. So I have my clean buttercream here, and you just want to make sure if this frosting has been sitting for a few minutes while the crumb coat has been setting. Just give that a stir so that any air bubbles that may have settled in there are gone, and that'll give you a smoother finished product. My final coat is going to be pretty much exactly like my crumb coat, except now I'm trying to make sure that I can't see any cake at all through the frosting. So I'm going to start again on top, in between 9 and 12 o'clock, pushing forward, pulling back, forward and back. So pushing and pulling to make sure that even though I don't have any crumbs, I don't want to bring the spatula in contact with my crumb coat. Sometimes it can grab a little moisture, and that can make it difficult to finish your cake. So again, I'm going to hold here at 10 o'clock, just a slight angle on my spatula, holding that in one spot until I get this nice and smooth. So I could sit here all day like this. When you're ready to lift up, you want to keep the turntable moving as you lift your spatula up and away, and then you have a really nice smooth surface. And now for my sides. So again, I'm going to come here at 9 o'clock, press up against, push that down, and then forward and back. And because our crumb coat is cold, it's actually going to start to set our final coat. So you do have to work quickly on this. What can also happen is if you have it out too long, your crumb coat can actually warm up, and then it will combine with your final coat, and then you really don't have anything to be able to smooth because those two will combine. So you really do want to make sure that you aren't taking too long on this. Again, I've built up this edge around the top, and I'm just going to come back and smooth. So just not a flat spatula, but just a slight angle. So I'm catching that edge right here at 9 o'clock. Smooth, smooth, smooth. And making sure that your spatula is really straight up and down. Don't angle out. Nice and smooth. So now clean spatula every time. I'm going to work here at 6 o'clock right in front of myself. Here's my flat spatula. I want to have a slight angle so I'm catching the back side of this as I pull that in. Clean spatula every time so that I don't deposit frosting back on the edge of my cake. Come back one last time, making sure that everything is nice and level. If you have something that's sticking out, so just I'm going to stand that back up again. Nice and smooth. And I'm just going to clean off my board now. Using my spatula to run around the rim, and then now I'm going to take just a damp towel or paper towel, wipe off any excess frosting so that I don't have that being unsightly underneath my piping. You never want to wait until after you've piped to try and clean off your board, because your towel can interfere with that and then you mess up your nice piping. So at this point now, my cake is ready for whatever kind of decoration I want to add to it.